CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making I got hungry and I ate it. We're Americans and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating and I'm reading a book, and this wave just comes up.
Mr. Cruz, come out of the closet. No. Come on, Mr. Mr. Cruz, you can't just stay in the closet. All right, you need to come out.
What's going on?
Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. What we can't leave you alone because you won't come out of the closet. It's been 4 hours now, and Tom Cruise still will not come out of the closet. Hundreds of onlookers have gathered here in hopes that the celebrity will finally give in. Tom Cruise, please come out of the closet. Everybody here just wants you to come out of the closet. Nobody's gonna be mad. Everything's gonna be alright. We're still not exactly sure why Tom Cruise is in the closet, but I'm being joined now by famous singer-songwriter R. Kelly. I was just standing here. Tom Cruise locked himself in the closet. Asked myself, why won't Tom Cruise just come out the closet? Nobody has no answers. And so I pull out my gun. Tom Cruise in the closet, or else I'm gonna shoot someone.
I just wish I could write my room, but Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. Tom, it's Nicole. Tom, don't you think this has gone on long enough? It's time for you to come out of the closet.
I'm not in the closet.
Yes, you are, Tom. And you need to just end this and come out. I'm not going to think any differently of you. Katie's not going to think any differently of you. You don't need to be in that closet anymore, Tom.
I'm not in here.
Yes, you are.
I'm not in the closet.
Tom, you can't hide forever. Come out of the closet, Tom. You're not fooling anyone.
But I'm not here.
Charlie, you gotta come out. Oh my God. Okay, so like, if you don't come out, can I at least come in and talk to you?
Okay, but no trick.
No shit. Hey, it's good, man.
Yeah, hello? Hey, come out of there! It now appears that John Travolta is also in the closet, and he refuses to come out. Here with more details once again is R. Kelly. I was just standing here. Tom Cruise locked himself in the closet. Then John Travolta closet. John Travolta in the closet. Please, Tom Cruise and John Travolta come out of the closet. I calm myself down. And I pull out my gun. Tom Cruise and John Travolta come out of the closet. I'm gonna cap this bitch. We've just had an incredible development here, Mitch. Tom Cruise, John Travolta, and R. Kelly have all come out of the closet. We've just had an incredible development here, Mitch. Tom Cruise, John Travolta, and R. Kelly have all come out of the closet. I was just standing here. Tom Cruise locked himself in the closet. Asked myself, why won't Tom Cruise just come out the closet? Nobody has no answers. And so I pull out my gun. Tell me what Tom Cruise in the closet, or else I'm gonna shoot someone.
My. But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Yes, because this one's a screamer. Alright, folks, welcome to another... whatever. Effing Funny with us. If you've been here before, you know what the is going on. If you've never been here before, welcome to this insanity. Especially look at the behind me. God damn it. That talk about fucking insane. So here we go, and let's go ahead and bring in our co-host, and then all the people and the kitty and all the things and stuff and things and stuff and stuff and things. So here we blow with Intima Rose. Although, oh crap, we have one, and then I freaking for. Okay. I didn't download one yet, kitty. But anyways, I'll get to that in just a second. We'll play this, and it's still we'll get there. Okay, well, welcome. I didn't download one yet, but let's say hi first, and then we'll get to it. And Jesus Christ,
we have to download and pick it and stuff, so it's okay.
Yeah, we'll do one of them. We'll play some things as for one of them.
I was just trying to give us options, okay?
And I'll give you options. So what? Okay. So here we go, and let's share this as. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Kitty's intro.
Be professional as usual.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do it. Darn it.
What?
Well, it had audio, I thought. And where
Did it not play it?
I didn't. No.
It didn't play the audio?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of silly for it to have like a picture of a cat saying the void cat has spoken, and then there's no speaking.
Okay. Let me double check.
Maybe we missed it.
Okay. Okay, listen carefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it play? Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now. Okay, let's do this thing, and then we'll play things and stuff, and we'll start with the stuff and thing. Well, sorry. How are y'all doing? Jesus Christ.
Good.
I'll be better this time tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Me too, definitely. It'll be a lot of fun. So, if everybody hasn't come to understand, we'll be MIA for probably 3 days straight. So, if you don't hear from us, you'll know why. We will be doing the Solitis Circus garage sale,
Yard sale.
Anal. Oh yeah, I mean annual. Yes. But yes, so we will be working that Saturday, and so you'll probably see a bunch of photos from that on stuff and things. But other than that, if
find yourself a new detachable penis, mate.
Yeah, that's true. John still got yours.
I thought you were mailing it back to me, or I thought it was being.
I haven't caught it yet.
I thought it was being airshipped to me or airdropped. Whatever.
With pictures of Savvy Danger, but it's not biting yet.
What?
Damn it! You got to put it. You have the box trap, the raccoon box trap.
Oh no, the straightforward rat trap.
Well, see, that's where you're going wrong. Is you got to get the box trap and put Savvy's photo at the back of it, and then it will bite. Anyways. Let's crack on. Let's say hello to the cinema chats. We have a Canadian Alderman.
Elbows up, Ollie.
What about knees too? Let's go with knees. Why elbows up? I don't get it.
That's Canadian.
Yes, well, elbows up. Yes, elbows up.
Elbows up over the board.
It just makes me think of a Rocky Horror Picture Show with the elbow sucks, but that's okay.
No, it's
okay.
It's hockey. It's ice hockey.
Hang on, I have to let the dog.
And we have a Stop the Stupidity, and here is their.
Attention, new New Yorkers! Stop acting so stupid!
And we also have Commander who. And you were here earlier, and I don't know where you dropped out, but whatever. We have a Demon Orb.
Hey, Dobby.
And that was everybody as of right now. If you're sitting in the side chat and you want to say hello to us, go ahead and do that whenever you want to. Yeah, and so is Ned. So
Commander? Is that Commander?
Commander was here just a second ago, and we have a Victoria.
Hey, Victoria.
Welcome.
I don't even know what the subject is today.
It's effing,
okay.
well, and not just that, you've never been to an effing funny yet.
A what?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Someone like, yay! Hi, Carrie. Everybody say hello to Carrie.
A what now? What is this? Epic funny? Is that what you said?
Effing.
The song he's gonna play.
Oh,
is
effing funny.
Taste of Your Cum. So
yeah, and so this is a fucking funny videos, and it's just all the stupidest, silliest shit I can find. Which is today, the first thing we're gonna play that is not mine that I made up is this song called "The Taste of Your Cum." And how does this go? Let's let it roll.
Oh God.
You called my name like a prayer, and I worshipped you, tongue and soul. Every drop was a memory that swallowed you whole.
Seriously,
nothing will ever compare to.
Say it again.
Like, is this supposed to be a serious song, or is it like actually made as a joke? Because it's hard to
it's a
tell.
joke, but it sounds like
Are you
ABBA.
sure though? Are you sure? Because there were a lot of songs.
Okay, so one of the Thingy Bobbers we do is we play AI generated songs.
Right.
And this from this channel, Band Vinyl Collection, it is all AI generated. So this is all fake music by a fake person. The Taste of Your Cum, 1988. It's just fake. It's not real. Yeah, no, it's totally AI. Most of the stuff we're gonna see today, Kitty, is fucking fake. It's AI or like just a joke, a parody, something. It's not real. Nothing you're gonna see today is real. Just FYI.
Okay.
To the taste of your cum. No, I don't want to share the taste of your cum.
But she's not going to kiss you after she swallows them. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't need diamonds, don't need roses. Just your skin against my tongue. Other lovers leave me starving, but with you I always come. Nothing will ever compare to the taste of your cum. No, I don't want to share the taste of your cum.
Okay, let's
I'm gonna
see.
have to
Oh yeah.
smoke right now. That was whoa. That's the beginning of this whole
just
thing.
Wait, that is the beginning of
Good
yes.
God.
The beginning
What did I sign up for today?
I know.
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, okay. From there, we'll ease you into it by playing this.
No. No.
Let me get this straight. There are 7 seas, then explain Ocean's 11. Clooney lied to me. I renamed the Gulf of America. Congress gave their blessing. Bought me a whole new cycle. No one mentioned my recession. Now I got the perfect chance to rename the Gulf of Persia.
Hey,
the
Commander.
Saudis fund my Gulf events. Has that occurred to ya? We'll call it the Gulf of Arabia, like the film with Peter O'Toole. Then stamp it on Trump maps and sell one in every school. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion in the ocean. Commander of the high seas, I've got the world's devotion. So maybe I lost some expensive jets in the old Red Sea. I'll rename the Gulf of Lost and Found till they fish
Up the sea. Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
That's fine.
them out for me. We'll start with the Pacific. What a week.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, look at those freaking eye thingy bobbers everybody has on. That's fucking awesome. I love AI so much, and I get why people don't. Like, if people are using AI to make money, like in weird ways, or like I know people are abusing it, but this is the awesome part of it.
What a weak pacifying name. Let's call it the Big Poots after
The
my
Big Poots.
legendary golf game. And then the Atlantic. You know where I stand with that fake reporter. Let's rename it the American Sea. It'll help us move the border. Indian becomes cowboy arcade. We'll now call it the Melania Sea.
Which they're about ready to get a divorce. Never mind. They're gonna be separated. Never mind.
And the Southern, no one's heard it. So let's give it some glory. We'll call it the Trump Ocean. Now that's a great story. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion in the ocean. I'm the commander.
Okay, all right. Let's go to this thingy-mabobber. Because this one actually, because effing funny is normally we don't do as much AI stuff, but it's all joke stuff. So let's get into.
And it's supposed to be funny.
This. I hope it is. If it's not, I'm so sorry. But no, it's all funny. Yeah, no, it's all. This is again all jovial, funny, silly shit. So let's get into. Let's start right here.
G'day, Bushy here, and today I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Why? Well, because we're an Aussie company, you don't have to worry about the tariffs affecting your jiggery pokery. Never thought I'd say sexy time and taxes in the same sentence, yet here we are. That's right, we don't need to take any shortcuts each time we knock one out. Because unlike
I know, she's so amazing.
Tom
I don't
Cruise,
know who she
we're not
is.
American made. That's a bad.
Okay, she's just an Australian that takes the piss out of America, pretty much. I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, that's
Is
not
that the right way to put it? Well, obviously, but it's fucking hilarious how she does it.
That joke. However, I'd imagine some companies might take shortcuts, like they might reduce them by 25% in size, which would only be useful, well, for the Seven Dwarfs if Snow White gets a bit toey.
Hey, Jasper.
Hey, Jasper.
Okay, so let's go a little bit back about this joke.
Be useful, well, for the Seven Dwarfs if Snow White gets a bit toey. Or worse, they might chop 25% off the tip, which will only form a turtleneck for your old mate Richard. That's a polite way of saying dick. And it's also a bit, well, useless. So yeah, next time you want to go bush bashing, make sure you take a moment in the moment to use a moment, because we're the best protection down under for you down under. Cheers.
Wow.
Oh, she's so much fun. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. Let's see.
Definitely better than the prior two, for sure. Yeah, that was better.
Okay, we'll go to we'll go to another onion one, but let's go to this is the weirdest morning.
Weirdest morning show ever made. Oh. What the?
Oh, it gets weird. Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean gets weird? Who approved this?
Good morning, you silly little freaks. Let's catch up. I'm Chad Tippett, reminding you that the collapse of civilization.
Okay, so this is totally AI, and I know I said it wasn't going to play that much, but fuck it.
It's a scared ketchup who made this.
It's scared ketchup that made this. It's scared ketchup that made this. Yes, totally.
Is sponsored by MAGA Kool-Aid Suppositories. And swallowing all the bull dookie takes too long.
And I'm Brittany Thorne, still overly caffeinated and emotionally unavailable. Welcome to Morning Ketchup, where the news comes with fries and irreversible trauma.
We begin today with the world's most bacterial baptism. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. swam in an E. coli-infected creek to prove a point.
And that point is, he's a fucking idiot.
And he took his grandchildren in it, and we did this.
He didn't just subject himself; he subjected children that could not truly consent because they had no idea. They're like, "Hey, what? What, Grandpa? That's fake."
And like, if you look at certain photos or videos or whatever, like the whole families, like 4 generations of his family is around them, and they're near this. And oh my Jesus Christ, that's so fucking insane.
And then they all went home and didn't shower and had dinner together, and it was,
they didn't wash their hands at the least.
No, definitely
and then and ate food afterwards. Jesus Christ, God
only
damn
sick
it.
people will get sicker. Come on now.
Yeah, because that's how that works. Because we have proof of that throughout history. The Black Plague, a handful of other things. I mean, Jesus Christ, beavis and butthead. Hoof and mouth disease. I mean, anything.
That's right, Brett. Kennedy's people confirmed the stunt was meant to show the water's safe. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's literally
all
shit,
of the mouth
baby,
movements is
folks.
creepy.
And don't look, Chad.
Dude.
And see, here's his grandchild jumping into it.
His grandkids with him, because of course he did.
Those kids will never forget that special time with Grandpa, especially because of the pink eye.
I'm pretty sure.
Now, why the fuck would any of the other Kennedys let those kids anywhere near?
Because they didn't know. It's because they didn't know. They like, if you're an idiot, you don't know. But like, there are signs all around it. Like, we went over that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we went over the sign and we like what it said and like what it meant.
It is known.
Yeah, executively. And like, this is insane.
Arwen covered this one already, right, Chad?
Yes, girl.
He's out there like, trust me, I drink my own urine and I call it holistic. Next week, raw chicken sashimi.
He probably does.
Measles.
Meanwhile,
he does.
Yeah, and then totally, and then the raw chicken, blah blah blah. But anyways, let's crack on.
In Ohio, a man checked out
gross.
Yeah.
100 LGBTQ books from a library, and then he burned them. Apparently, Republicans think parental rights include the freedom to be a psychopyromaniac bigot.
But the GOP wasn't.
Jesus Christ. Freedom of speech, except for the stuff I don't like, and then we got to burn all that stuff and get rid of it. Yeah, that's how that works, dumbass.
Done. They just dropped their Screw America budget, featuring
giant tax cuts for billionaires, Medicaid slashed harder than a TikToker's attention span, still taxing tips and overtime, still taxing grandma's Social Security, a casual $4 trillion added to the debt ceiling, and oh yeah, a $400 million jet from Qatar for Trump.
Oh
The nation of
yeah.
Qatar, unfortunately, has historically been a funder of terrorism at a very high level.
That's right.
Oh, but now you're going to take their 400 million.
Sure, he will.
And you know what happened this morning? Unless like I totally read it wrong, which I totally could have, because like I was trying to do like a million other things, and I may have been distracted by somebody. But he took the first flight in it today, I believe, unless I am incorrect. But
yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
today.
it was reported today.
Now I got an idea. If Trump is ever removed from power, you know what should happen to that plane? It should be confiscated and then destroyed right in front of him, and then he should be hauled off to prison.
It already should be. That's what should happen right this. Oh my God! Now the FBI's rolling in my driveway. Sorry, everybody. I'm fucking done. God damn it! No, I'm just kidding. But no, literally, that's what should happen right now. They should literally take it away and be like, "You're arrested." You can't do these things. Like, I can't believe everything he's done, like, so blatantly, and like everybody's letting him do it. And it's like, if anybody else in history would have tried to do any of this crap like so blatantly, And I know our world is different because like there's so much media, you know, interwebs and all the other things, right? But like, oh my Jesus Christ, like they were crying about fucking Hunter Biden and fucking him like supposedly getting blah blah blah. Dude,
Obama wearing a tan suit.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, okay, hold on. Give me just like 30 more seconds, okay? So then now fucking Trump Jr., fucking Cokehead Jr. just did like multi-million bazillion dollar deals with the Saudis and other people. But Hunter Biden barely made a little bit of money, and then he didn't even do that. Like, we don't even have, but now we have a paper trail that fucking Trump and his kids are making gazillions of dollars. Do you know that Trump is making $1 billion a month from selling his bullshit online still? People are still somehow, or what they're doing is they're fucking funneling money.
Well, it's about religion. It's about religion. You see, it's rules for thee, but not for me. And when the church doesn't care, they don't care.
Well, the other thing is again, these idiots think that their DNA is better than everybody else's, and they deserve all the monies, and everybody else deserves to be the serfs and to be the underlings and to be the belows and to work for them. They think all of them deserve all the money while we all fucking starve, dying in the streets, because we deserve it because we didn't work hard enough, because there wasn't our family didn't have enough money to blah, 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 blah. You know, obviously we understand like not being like raised.
You mean your family and my family didn't build a bunch of shitty buildings in New York and then refuse to rent them to black people, and then basically have a kid change his dad's will and then give all the money to him, and then he went and he just built gold-plated shitty buildings and took money from the Russian mob. Since we didn't do that, they don't think we deserve to eat.
Yeah, and the other thing that he figured out really fast was making a failing business makes you more money than making a successful business, especially if you do it
because
like
the business
20 times.
dies, you don't. You pocket
Yeah,
the money, the business doesn't.
Yeah, exact simile. So you get investors to throw money to your dumbass in 20 different ventures.
Well,
and
the
then
business is not in your personal name, so even if you lose everything, you don't really lose everything. You just lose that company, that shell, or whatever. Then you're good.
Yeah, so yeah, it's exactly simile. Exactly. It's a you put a shell company and you have investors throw money into that, and then you start this business, and then blah blah blah, and then it fails. Wink, wink, and nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean. And then all the money goes to you, and then it's kind of like certain startups. There's a lot of startups that do. I'm saying like probably like 85% of startups in certain spaces that are like legitimate are going to somebody doing stuff. There are a handful of it's like somebody just like made up some bull crap and is like, and then he gets like all this money and doesn't do anything, doesn't build anything, and never goes anywhere. But you can't get your money back because that's
he's done a few things. He's bought plastic straws back, and he's preliminarily named the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. So he's doing something.
I mean,
he's destroyed NATO.
He did
licked Vladimir Putin's nutsack.
They did deport a 40-year-old or whatever with brain cancer.
It's going to take up the whole stream if we start listing all the things he's done.
It would be shorter for us to list all the things he has not done at this point in time.
Yeah, we could list all the things that.
Hi, Pastor.
And that's
anyways, let's crack on. Let's keep going with the effing funny, because this is not becoming that of the stream, but this is Here We Blow.
It's effing something.
President Trump, who just won the talent show this morning here in Qatar, he showed off his special skill, which was crushing oil barrels with one hand. He has a very strong hand, so he does have a genetic privilege there, and his hands are huge, so they can just wrap around there. That's why everyone loves to shake his hand, and his handshake is so iconic. President Trump also secured secured 1.2 trillion economic commitment from Qatar. Commitment is something that some of you guys don't know anything about, especially Caitlin. No one ever wants to commit to you. Okay, that just means when someone wants to commit to you and they want to see you again and they want to invest in you. You wouldn't know about that, but President Trump is leading the way, and he, through peace, through strength, our deal maker in chief. And for those of you who might need to write this down, my waiter this morning at breakfast said to me, "I would love for you to thank President Trump. Because of him, I."
Have you ever seen this person?
No.
Yeah. She's
I avoid
great.
it like the plague.
Well, but she's making fun. She's making fun of Caroline Levitt. This is a great
I think I've seen
comedian.
this chick before, but I've not seen Caroline Levitt, so that's
Okay, good. Yeah, well, that totally good.
Well,
I'm glad you. Hopefully, you
That's why the cross is made out of handcuffs.
Right?
When she's done, when this Trump regime is done, Caroline Levitt will hang her head in shame for the nonsense that she's fucking
Dude,
spelled. She is the worst.
She's going to have to like move to a very, very small island where there's nobody living there. Just like, oh my Jesus Christ,
She's so straight to hell, dude.
When she's
do not collect $200.
Does she actually legitimately believe the things that she spouts, or is she just doing it for the paycheck?
A paycheck. She's 20. Hold on. Well, no. Wait. She's 25 years old. She's doing it for the paycheck, right? She's literally fucking young as shit. There's never been a whatever the fuck she is. I don't fucking care what the fucking her role is.
Press secretary.
Yes, she is the youngest. She's the youngest in like forever. Like, yeah, and she's the youngest. Wow. She's like the youngest in forever. Like maybe for all of eternity. Somebody in the side chat or somebody look up who's the youngest. Whatever this bitch cunt is. And
she's only
anyways,
a cunt if she has depth and warmth, Slim.
Oh, so she a twat? Is that a wet? Is that a
Taint.
dry?
Yeah,
That's a dry.
talking about
Taint.
thinking
Wait,
she is a twat.
Taint.
So she's a twat.
Taint.
Oh, taint. She's a taint.
Bloody
Okay,
bit of
let's
skin.
go.
Let's go
with
with
taint. Let's go with that. Okay, so let's crack on with this funny stuff.
Do not have to be in a nuclear war. And I said, "You're welcome." But also, could I get a little bit more coffee? And that was a wonderful exchange. It was very wonderful. And you don't have to tip here, which is great. Everything's included. Sure.
Is the president going to do anything about the mess at the Newark airport with the air traffic controllers?
Washington Post. Asking about Newark, huh? First of all, why is anybody trying to go to New Jersey? This is the most press that New Jersey has gotten, and I'm not surprised it's bad. Why does anybody want to go to New Jersey, guys?
I mean, why would you
out of Newark.
I have to go to New Jersey tomorrow.
I've actually no, I've flown into Newark before, so I mean, I wasn't trying to go to Jersey. I was going to New York. But
and oh my god, how was it, honey, flying in?
Actually, they had spicy mustard in the at the French fry stand, so that was pretty amazing. That made me really happy.
But how was the airport? Oh my god, honey.
I don't remember.
Okay,
I just remember the French fries.
Okay, let's crack on anyways. That was just hilarious that everybody has a thing about what we're just talking about, which is hilarious because they're saying who wants to, and we're talking about it, you know.
My dad went to
Sean Duffy's doing a great job because if he has a lot of real world experience, and if anybody knows the rules of the sky and the road, it's him. So just let him do it. Frankly, consulting. You people are trying to micromanage a job you know nothing about. Sure.
Does the White House have a response to Bruce Springsteen's statements last night on stage?
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. You mean he calls himself the boss? How about the employee? Because the boss is President Donald J. Trump. President Donald J.
Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Use the bobbers. And I have something for all of us to break away from the political stuff.
The internet was made for cat videos.
Yes, it was. Oh.
Oh.
Of course.
Wow. Oh.
It's a pussy fight. It's a pussy fight.
Oh.
Goddamn sillies.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
That was not.
Oh, is it gonna get it? Is it gonna get it? Yep, it got it. You can't let them see how you unlatch things. That's the major problem with a lot of people. You have to distract them in between latching it and unlatching. But anyways, I've fucking trained way too many.
Swallow the key.
Well, yeah, do that, and then it takes fucking. Never mind. No. Anyways, I've trained way too many goddamn animals. It's my money, bitch.
Oh shit.
This is my nest, motherfucker. Look at how high up that shit is. Huh?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh. Jesus. Yep. They always figure it out. And of course, we're going to stop right there and then we'll find this is one of the next things because it's not AI, but it is.
Autobots, welcome to Earth. It's time we set up base and keep an eye out for the Decepticons.
You can count on us.
But first, I've taken the time to peruse some Earth vehicles I think we can use to blend in.
Sounds great. What'd you have in mind, Brian?
Well, for starters, Bumblebee, as our scout, you're going to need some mobility. So you'll be turning into a
sports car.
10-year-old Beetle.
Why 10 years old?
Because that's the one I saw.
It can't be like a sports car? Or
Sure, in 23 years, maybe.
Oh.
Ratchet, as our team's medical expert, it only made sense to me that you'd take the shape of a Sabre hot dog vendor.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be an ambulance or something medical related?
Silly Ratchet. We can't fit inside an ambulance because you'd be small, and we are big.
What?
Wheeljack? Pogo stick.
Pogo stick?
Pogo stick.
My name
Ooh, okay. I know it's dumb.
It's got wheel in the name.
Exactly, which is why no one will see it coming.
How do we even become that size?
Prowl, you'll be a bicycle. Ironhide, you'll be a tricycle. Blaster, you'll be a Spanish VHS bootleg of flubber. Where during the scene, Robbie Williams is testing flubber in the basketball court where his leg keeps bouncing. The guy has to put the camera down for a bit because an attendant walks in.
Okay.
And Jazz, you'll also be a Sabre hot dog vendor as well.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I get it. We were enough with that. I understand, but ooh, that was fun. Okay. Now let's get to. Let's see if I can find this before, and then yeah.
Bob's Burgers. That's real people.
Yeah, you want to see that? Here we go.
Yes, it's Bob's Burgers. Of course I do.
Okay, so here we blow with that.
Even if it's messed up.
Yes. Although she needs to. Anyways, I'll go with it. Yes, that's great. Okay, yep. That's what I always felt like she looked like. And yes, of course, that's her. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yes,
Wow.
Perfect. That's Ron. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
They're getting like the hair wrong, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll go with that, at least close enough. No, his lips need to be bigger.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no. And fuck Jimmy Pesto.
Right.
They're very off. These are close, but no cigar. Not for these ones. No, that's definitely not. No, okay. I'm not watching any more of that. Not watching any more of that. Goddamn bullshit. Okay, so now let's find.
Why is rule number 34 in there?
Where do you see rule
I
number?
just saw it. Oh, it was
Where?
I don't know. It was in the list. You're scrolling. It's a song there. The fish in a bird cage, but that is not a funny thing, so it doesn't really matter. I just didn't know why it was in there. That's all.
Did I accidentally put it here?
Looks
oh,
like
this
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, no.
Well, it's
okay.
not anything funny. Like.
Yeah. Okay, before I play this, this is one of the next theme of bobbers. Yes, this is one of the next first things that is something that's real, because again, this is effing funny. So here we go. Okay. And if you don't know who he is,
I would like to welcome all of you to Truck.
Who is he?
This guy is hilarious. This is Ginger Billy.
Okay.
And here we go.
101. You know, there's this theory that men who drive lifted, jacked up trucks are compensating for having a small wiener. So I have developed a mathematical equation for that theory, and it is called the truck lift to wiener size ratio. Now, the average size of the male genitalia is 5.5 inches, but I rounded up to 6 for my formula. Let's just say that for every inch that a man's corn dog drops below 6 inches, he adds 3 inches of lift to his truck. We will call that.
Oh, this is so great. I love him so much.
At the rate of compensation. Now,
compensation.
Here's the mathematical formula. WS, which stands for the wiener size of the truck owner, equals 6, which is the average size of the male genitalia, minus L, which is how much lift the feller has on his truck, divided by 3, which is the rate of compensation.
True math.
And what's the funniest thing in the world is like how lifted that motherfucking truck is right behind him. And I know.
Not to mention that tattoo on his arm that says truck gang.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Jesus. Woo.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say Monster Maxi Pad.
It maybe on his other arm it does. Okay, I didn't say that. I did not say that, Ginger. I'm sorry, Ginger Billy.
It says Monster Maxi Pad on the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On his truck, it says Monster
I know.
Pad. But on his arm, it says truck gang.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Is that always there?
I don't even want to know what the max. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what the max. Never mind.
Let's just say that this man drives a truck with a 6-inch lift kit. We'll take that 6. We'll plug it in right there. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. 6 minus 2 equals 4. So if a fellow drives a truck with a 6-inch lift kit, he has a 4-inch corn dog. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that this equation is very accurate.
And erect. This is an erect penis.
Okay.
Lift. Normally.
Because remember, Honda truck. Seriously,
I have no
Ridgeline.
I have no idea what this is.
Gross.
Anyways,
this equation is very accurate, and he's taking the piss out of himself. Really, he's saying he's got a 4-inch dong.
Yeah, how many inches is that lift?
Yeah, that's like a 69-inch. Lift.
Nice.
Never mind. I have no idea, but this is great. Let's just go a little bit more, and then
so good.
Now, for lower trucks, I have a different mathematical formula. It is called the enhancement perception formula. Because lower trucks are closer to the ground,
it makes the man driving it think that his corn dog is closer to the ground, which gives him the perception that his corn dog is longer than what it really is. So,
So this is for lowriders.
Oh.
LP
Now,
is
does it
the
count if they have the
perceived corn
hydraulics
dog.
where they can, like, lift it and do the cool shit? Or is it just.
Yeah,
if
well,
it's
I don't know, and I don't think he knows, but the way that I would say it, I would be like, most of the motherfuckers that I knew that had those vehicles, they had huge dicks. So, like, this is again a joke, but yeah, I mean, like, most of the homies I hung out with that had all these vehicles that did all that hydraulic stuff, they got play.
I need hydraulics for my wiener.
Yeah, you do.
I know, you got to pump it up, pump. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
D equals the truck drop in inches. That's how low the truck is.
So
D to P
sunburned.
ratio, which is the depth to perception ratio, equals 0.75. So for every 0.75 inches that the truck drops in height, the man feels like he gains 1 inch in length on his corn dog. That is called
Jesus
the
Christ.
depth to perception ratio. So this is how.
Okay, all right. Let me see if we find something else.
And if they're rolling coal, they don't have dicks.
Yeah. Yo, Dave. Okay, so now let's get into.
Last week, President Trump once again became the focus of heated
mouth.
controversy
Yeah.
when he insisted during an interview with ABC News that the letters MS-13 were actually tattooed on the fingers of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the undocumented migrant who was deported from Maryland to El Salvador. Here with the latest on the fallout from this interview and Trump's tattoo-related comments is our senior political correspondent. What is the White House saying today about this disagreement between the President of the United States and the unknown ABC News reporter he plucked from anonymity for this interview?
That's totally not the same person with the
Right,
wig
not
on
at
and
all.
glasses. No, that's
Yeah.
it. And not a different suit, and not to put in front of a different, or not have a different green screen background. No, it's totally somebody
very
completely.
obviously not even related. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fox News, we totally believe everything those beepers say.
Well, as you said, President Trump's argument regarding Abrego Garcia's tattoos in this interview has made him the center of controversy. And that's the only reason. Correct. There's no other reason why President Trump has been the subject of controversy recently, nor should there be. As for the White House, they are standing behind President Trump's insistence that those letters and numbers, MS-13, are in fact tattooed on Abrego Garcia's knuckles. Not surprising, nor is it surprising how much boldness and courage President Trump is showing as he pushes back against these attempts by ABC News and others to smear him as some kind of oblivious buffoon who can't tell the difference between an actual physical feature captured in a photograph and a label referring to that feature added to the photograph after the fact.
We've said that gazillions and a half times here since that's happened, but here we blow more.
Sort of pushback is President Trump pursuing? For starters, the president will be distributing an annotated version of the now famous photograph of Kilmar Abrego Garcia's hand
And
with
let's
the
see that.
MS-13 tattoos. In this new version, the MS-13 characters have been circled in red and are also indicated by a series of arrows pointing at each individual letter or number, which, for anyone like that nameless reporter from a TV network I've already forgotten the name of who still questions if those characters are actually there, should make them pretty hard to miss. And just to avoid any confusion, the red circles and arrows are not actually tattooed on Kilmar Abrego Garcia's hand, correct? Correct. They have been added for the sake of clarity, as should be obvious.
That's the proper way to take piss out of Trump.
Oh, this is so great. I love this so
They're
much.
eating the cats.
To anyone have even
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the
low to moderate intelligence who views the image. Also, for the sake of our viewers, I should explain that the text you are now seeing on the screen, in addition to
I don't think he even has these tattoos on his knuckles, and even if he did, none
he
of
has the
those
ones at the
things
bottom,
mean.
but they don't mean God.
Well,
The
they don't
MS
mean. They don't
13
mean.
clearly put there by Photoshop. I'm not even.
They
look
mean
like a tattoo.
they mean a lot of things, but not any of what they're saying. It's no, it's a drug. It's like somebody who sells drugs, maybe, and it's a religious. Definitely the cross and the skull could be that. The marijuana is drugs, and then the happy face with X's could be drugs as well, but I don't know 100%. But it's definitely not MS and 1 and 3. None of those things on his knuckles mean that, and that's not anything that MS-13. To the best of my knowledge, from the research that I've done over the symbology that they tattoo on themselves and the places they tattoo things on themselves, because that's very, very important. That motherfuckers, if you don't know how underground subcultures work, if you get a tattoo of like their symbols in a certain place and you're not a part of it, you're like screwed. And then there's only certain spots that certain gangs get certain tattoos at certain times. There's like a lot of
or the teardrops and all that crap.
Yeah, things like that. But again, it's a lot like, if this happens, you get this in a certain place, or you've been here long enough, you put a certain thing in a certain place. Like, there's a lot of order in something that a lot of people don't think there's a lot of order in. Like, if you've never been around that weird ass crazy underground culture, you think it's just like fly by the seat of your pants or something. But no, if you are like in an MC, you can't get this tattoo before doing this. You can't get this. You can't wear this certain patch. You can't put on this. You can't be in front of this person at this time. You can't blah, da, 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 da. There's a lot of order in that shite where it seems very, very chaotic. And it is in many certain. Yeah, exactly. Something there is in certain ways a thing, especially if you're a high up in the organization. You have to do whatever you want. But if you're fucking down there, you're a prospect. That's why as soon as like somebody is like, hey, you want to be this with us? And I'm like, well, what do I have to do? And they're like, oh, you have to like pretty much suck our dicks for like 4 years or like a year. But I'm like, huh? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm a crazy ass weirdo and I just want to be myself. And that's why I like being a freak show person and stuff. Like, working for a circus is totally completely different than working for an MC or, like, but like, I'm like, nah, dude, like, I'll sell drugs for you fucking weirdos, but I'm not going to do anything else. Like, no, I'm not like, like, I sold drugs for so many MCs when I was younger. Again, like I said, I've been
California
18 years and yeah. And it's been a long time since any of that was happening. But again, so let's crack on. Like, I know this is not what any of those mean. None of that means anything. And I still don't 100% believe that's on his knuckles.
No, it's obviously Photoshop. I mean,
well, I mean, not the lower part. I don't think 100%.
Yeah,
but anyways, let's
the
just crack
part
on.
is on his knuckles. He's
Okay, sure. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And that doesn't mean shit anyways. Tattoos don't mean anything in this world. If we were 20 years ago, then things would have meant things for things and things and things and things 100%. Nowadays, you can't really look at somebody and go, oh, you were in the Navy for 20 years because you have this tattoo.
Right.
And
Yeah, you
like,
definitely can't identify by like old school tattoos or styles or anything anymore. That nothing's.
Nothing's sacred. There's nothing that's sacred as the tattoo anymore.
You know,
I've seen
Or body
tattoo
modification.
of,
A lot of it's.
Trump's got a tattoo on his inner thigh that says Putin was here.
Oh yeah.
No. It's not a tattoo. It's a branding that he fucking put there with fucking a hot fucking branding that said that in fucking metal. Anyways, I don't know. I wasn't there while I was time traveling and on accident to see that. I didn't know. God damn it! Now the feds are coming for me again. All right. Anyways, let's crack on.
To the image of the annotated photograph, identifying the annotated photograph as such, and crediting it to the White House is additional explanatory information that we have added for our television broadcast. And those.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something because I feel like I haven't done this, and then we'll crack on, and we'll probably play a song. But for some reason, my brain is feeling like I have not done this. Okay, I did do that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had, because I thought that I had added way more to this than just this recently. And I guess I've been off a little bit, but that's okay. So we'll do this.
As a terror cell of mother extremists.
Hold on. We'll start from the beginning.
Panic and confusion gripping the globe today as a terror cell of mother extremists have hijacked international airwaves in order to broadcast photos of their children. ONN has obtained footage of the feed that just hours ago suddenly began playing on screens across the nation and the world.
Citizens of the world, for too long you have resisted looking at our adorable kiddos. Today, we demand you recognize the sweetness of these little ones, or face the consequences. This.
Okay, we're not going to show shoulder. Let's go to the this thing. Yes, this.
Enthusiasm dysfunction.
These are exciting times.
This is the best, they say, 100-day start of any president in history, and everyone is saying it. We've just gotten started.
Are you having trouble feeling it?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so full.
And week by week, we're ending illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal immigration.
Having difficulty getting excited?
We're taking back our jobs and protecting our great American auto workers.
It's called enthusiasm dysfunction, ED. And have we got a pill for you? You'll be amazed how quickly it works. Just take one capsule and up goes your enthusiasm. It's that simple. Take ED and feel the lift. If your boss took 106 questions, the least you can do is show up ready to get the job done. And it's not just for the fellas. ED helps ladies who feel a little less than satisfied. Some reported side effects of ED may include a tanking stock market, arresting judges, ignoring the Supreme Court, appointing intoxicated military commanders, sudden measles outbreaks, crashing airlines, and unexpected arousal triggered by the island of Greenland. If you experience any of these symptoms, please contact a doctor or at least someone confidently pretending to be one. How do you think the professionals get amped up with enthusiasm? ED, that's how.
Today officially marks 100 days of promises made and promises kept by President Trump. This has truly been the most historic start to a presidency in American history.
Yes, hoax.
ED.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Is that who that one chick was making fun of earlier?
Yeah. That's.
Okay, then I have seen.
I love it.
Yeah. That twat was so awesome. Yeah, no, obvious. Yeah, and I was saying, hopefully you didn't know who we were talking about. But let's see what else we have. Again, we try to stay away from the AI stuff 100%. But did I accidentally click on this? I know this isn't AI. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do this now. We'll do this another time. I'm not gonna do that to this. I'm not. Well, it's effing
These
funny.
are exciting times.
It's effing funny, which is just anything funny. So here we go. We're gonna play
Is it
this.
funny though?
I don't know. We'll play a little bit of it and then we'll find something else.
I have you strung in my web. A candle burning slowly by the bed. Shadows tangle like a vine, crawling up the posts within our shrine. And right now you're mine.
Oh, we have a tiny captain. Sorry. Hopefully it's
Tiny.
okay. Hey Tiny, welcome. Are you home or where are you in the world right now? Kitty Cat. He is one of our captains that travels the world. The flat Earth, yeah, totally. So I'm gonna explain this really quick. If I get this wrong, Tiny, please correct me. But there are people who buy huge, large container ships and other types of sea vessels.
Okay.
And they're made in a certain place, and then they're taken to another place where they're sold or they're bought, somewhere, and they have to like build them somewhere and then sail them to the place that they're sold or whatever, right?
Okay.
Did I say? Does that make sense? Right? Let's just say they're made in a place and they have to be shipped to
The
like sail.
containers themselves.
No. The ship itself originally.
Oh.
Right. So the ship's made somewhere, and somebody buys the ship, and they have to sail that ship somewhere.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Cool. And so he is the one who was like the first person who will sail that ship from being built to wherever the person.
So he takes the maiden voyage every time.
To the best, and he said correct. And if that's not 100%, pretty much not. I don't think every single time, but that's
cool.
Pretty like mainly that's what he does is that, and then he goes through like 4 different freaking regional waters, and he sometimes has military people of multiple regions on his ship at one time because they have to go through so many waters. And if I got that wrong, please correct me again, Tiny. But yes,
now I just want to watch Life Aquatic. Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch that later again. It's been a minute.
Yes, and so that is an amazing thing. So, anyways, let's crack on to let's get to AI thingy-mabobbers for a second, and then I have stuff that's like half and half, I guess is the best way to put it, and we'll go from there. But now let's get into
soft candlelight, your breath on my skin, whispers and laughter. Where do we begin?
Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm going to step away for just 10 seconds to grab a burr, but I will be right back. And that's what I mean for tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway.
Warm, your touch was kind. You filled up spaces deep in my mind. I still remember the day you came in my ass, an act of devotion, true love eternal, the essence of you, glistening anal. I still remember the day you came in my ass.
the heat.
I just love that, the old style organ. That's such a great sound. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what I was focusing.
Yeah, it was
in
totally the
on,
tone
yeah.
quality of that instrument. Yep.
Yeah, that's totally. Anyways, so yes, Tiny said he just brought a fishing vessel from the Netherlands to New Zealand. And I have no idea where New Zealand is, but I'm not going to say that I don't believe him because of how much times he has helped us debunk flat earthers for sure. I mean, we didn't need help, but it was awesome to have a sea captain come on and be like, yeah, there's a reason why, blah, and we have to do this. And yeah, I mean, duh. You wouldn't have to have the explanations of what he and others have told us on these streams to debunk these crazy people has been amazing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's New Zealand. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So from Netherlands to New Zealand. All right. So let's crack on. And let's get into... And we already did that. Okay. We already did... Oh, we haven't done these yet. Oh, yes, we are doing these, babe. We haven't done these yet. Kitty cat, we haven't done these. Okay. We don't need the music so loud. And I will read them. Reserved for Elvis. Violators will be all shook up. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slow this down just a tiny bit, and then I'll be able to read most of them. Here we go. So these are funny signs.
Yeah. I already like that one. That's fun.
Yeah. And we'll do a little bit of music, even though we slowed it down. Please be aware. Chair is broken. Yes, I hope you figured that out. I mean... And this is Happy Panda. If everybody wants to go to Happy Panda's channel and go show them love, please do that. Harvest Time Christian Center. Stupid can be fixed. Prayer works. No, it doesn't. That's great. That does not. Anyways, men, no shirt. No service. Women, no shirt, free drinks. I've seen that at a bar before. Okay. Urban Earth. And Nursery Freeman. You can't plant flowers if you haven't bought any. Is that a pun? That's a pun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we blow. Barbershop, before, after. Yeah, totes. That's how that works.
No. That one's not funny.
No. Okay, I think I can read these fast enough, so let's just go to the normal speed. T, before, the Brits got their crumpets and junk all over it.
What the hell?
Wow. I don't know. When I see lovers' names carved into a tree, I don't think it's sweet. I just think it's scary how many people bring knives on a date.
They're scared. Wait, we're not even talking about how many knives.
Yeah. We're born naked. After that, everything else is drag. Exactly. That's what I say. I love being nude. Anyways, hey, you, leave now. Your car is going to be towed. Go somewhere else and pay your parking.
I like that one.
Every day, millions of plants are killed by vegetarians. Help end the violence. After I drink coffee, I'd like to show the empty mug to the IT guy to tell him I've successfully installed Java. He hates me.
Yeah.
Zach gets me. Oh shit, price. That's all I can read out of that.
For being home and office deco.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Notice this is a work-free drug place.
Let's
keep it this way. It actually says that it's a no drug. Anyways, motorcycle parking only. The last car that parked here is still missing.
That's
nice. Huh? That's not nice. Yeah. Okay, winner. We get it. You are awesome.
All right. Hey, Jensen.
Dry cleaners, parking only. Violators will be hung out to dry. Happy whatever doesn't offend you day. Awesome. That's great.
What did end there?
Temporarily closed due to excessive flame broiling. Sorry, we're clothed until we can be unclothed. Black Friday was 335.
Now it's 334. Hey, you saved $1.
Let's kill each other over that $1. Feeding wildlife is illegal. If a feed a bear is dead bear.
A fed bear is a dead bear.
A fed bear is a dead bear. Thank you.
Well, this bit was it. 829 was 829.
Zero saving. Zero saving. You get. Jesus. Open. Nope. Open. Nope. Nopin. 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 It's Nopin. It's Nopin. Not everything stays in Vegas. FreeSTDcheck.org. Wanted weekend. Cook must be able to put wiener in bun. Jesus. I mean, how blunt do you have to be? I'm not dead. It just looks. Oh, sorry. I'm not dead. This is just how I look.
That's sad.
Yeah. See the unbelievable. Mystery hole. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh my Jesus. Mystery hole. I've only seen a couple of those, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Sherlock.
You get them mixed up with
Anyways,
glory holes.
Are you looking for a sign that should bring that you should get some bourbon? Here I am. Chicken strips and clam strips. Servers do not. Jesus Christ. Beware of bugs, bird lovers, high school kids smoking pot, people who think they are wizards. Yes. Natural trail. Lesbian feta. Greek lesbian feta. Sheep milk. Yeah. It's Lebanese, obviously, right. Or Lebanon. But anyways, the best vitamin for a believer is B1. Oh man, Jesus Christ. Morningwood Apartments. You got to be an early riser to live there.
That joke. Keep it in your
Hey, I
pants.
think that was in
Yeah.
Portland. I mean, it did say Willamette Avenue. That could be Portland.
So, Christopher Street and Columbus Ave. I'm sure that's like all over. Sign broke. Food good. Tim Hortons. 5 miles turn right at Moose. Yes. Yeah, Canada. Yep. It's totally Canada. No swimming if you are wearing Speedos. Nice. Although you're lucky if I'm only wearing Speedos.
No banana hammock here, my friend.
Yeah. Best coffee in town. We guarantee it. Free sampling. Why is that funny? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Davidly so. We are licensed to serve intoxicated alcohol with the intent of getting you smashed while on their premises. Jesus Christ, Beavis and Butthead. Anyways, discipline. The stuff dreams are made of. What? Who has discipline in their fucking dreams? Dirty dog barf. Yeah.
Wow.
Ow. I wonder where that's at. Coming soon. Shallow depth discount cemetery. We don't bury them very deep, and we pass the savings on to you. Ask about our self-service options. Oh my god. Trailer trash only. This is a private can. Jesus. What the bizzity Illinois by higher taxes. Come to Indiana. Whoo. Okay, I get it. Notice, in case of tidal wave, rule 1, stay calm. Rule 2, pay bill. Rule 3, run like hell. Yeah, totes. Pay bill first before you. Anyways, kid for sale. American, I'm not going to say the rest of that. Partially because I can't read it nope. Yes, totes. Yeah, make the person in the wheelchair go over that. Yeah, totes.
Being over
especially if it's downhill. Fuck that bullshit. Or uphill. The best vitamin. Yeah, we've already done this one. That's the thing about AI things, which I think this is. But delicious gruel.
Ew.
If your dog poops, but nobody is watching, you still need to pick it up. Yes. Did somebody pop in? Turd baby. Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that is a horrible freaking translation for them. Then, speeding tickets available ahead.
Good
one. Oh, I love that one. That's a very creative song.
Yes. Book return. This Dropbox is for books and pictures of cute boys only. What the fuck? Jesus. Where's that at? Anyways. What disease did cured ham actually have? Jesus. I read that wrong. But anyways. Dildo Island Adventure Tours. Dildo Exit 28. Left on Route 80. F you. F this way and you that way. Which way do you want to go?
Oh, I've seen streets titled Gay Street and Bigelow Street, and they intersected.
Heck yeah. Sorry, I took a bite. Okay.
Buchanan. What's his circle there? I can't see it.
Virgin. Crotchery. Oh, crotchery.
Mate.
It says crotchery, I think.
Oh.
Or crocker. I don't know.
They probably meant crockery, but they misspelled it, and it made it funny.
I think so. Salmon at work.
Salmon at rest.
At work. Okay. I didn't want to grow up. I just wanted to be able to reach the cookies. Toast. Okay. Beer and breakfast.
Yes.
Serve all day and night. Toast. Because that's how that works. Road ends in water. This boat ramp was funded by okay, that doesn't matter, but road ends in water. Okay. Genuine fake watches. They're genuine though.
Well, their watches are just fake name brands.
Yes. Black Friday, all clothing 100% off. Live adult entertainment. Black Friday, all clothing. Jesus. Free ice cream with purchase a cone. Yes, of course. Like free beer tomorrow, but it's tomorrow and never mind. I became a Methodist because I got tired of drinking alone. Former Baptist. Okay, let's see if there's something else. So we already did the raccoon with the meth pipe, right? So
nope.
Yeah.
Did we?
You don't remember the raccoon with the meth pipe?
I do. In the car.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right, so here we go.
Yeah, I remember this. That old woman.
I should not come here. Hello? The raccoon has her meth pipe.
Okay, all right. So let's see. Let's go and just see if there's one more thing, maybe. If not, well, it's about that time. Yeah, okay. That was all the thingies and the stuffs and my bobbers that I had. Okay, so thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all later. Savvy and I and a cat and the circus will all be down south doing things and stuff, and we'll let you all know how the things is that we're doing. We're doing a yard sale for the Salida Circus.
Yeah, it's a yard sale, and all the proceeds go to the SLV outreach aspect of the Salida Circus, which is basically me, Kat, you, and like a couple other people. It's our crew. So
Yeah, totally. So totally. And it's for getting things that we're gonna have for props and things that we need for this next year. For the circus. So we'll be doing this. So on Saturday when we're doing that, we'll be sharing probably videos and photos and things like that. And then once next week we'll talk about things and share things and and stuff and things, and so yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow night, Pip will be doing a game stream. Hopefully.
If not, I'll be driving for a gazillion and a half hours and then spending time with somebody. So
just going from one end of the state to the other, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and I have to drive through the mountains and shit. But anyways,
American states are the size of most European countries.
Yeah, I mean,
or
Colorado's
big or
not
larger.
It was, but it's still.
No, Colorado is one of the Hoosier ones, so it's more like definitely a larger European country. But so we'll let everybody know about the things and stuff about what we're doing throughout the weekend, and we'll see you probably Tuesday. We might come back. I'll see how tired I am on Monday to do a stream. So just plan on us coming back on Tuesday doing probably MAGA lunatics, because I have a crap ton of stuff for that. And then we'll see, of course, Wednesday will be drunk news. Then we'll go from there. We might put out a poll or do something and ask people what they really want to see us do as a stream, and we'll go from there. So thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all later. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. So we're gonna say bye. Bye.
Everyone.